I'm Cait Reynolds. I am your Friday Fictionista. Are you doing National Novel Writing Month or NaNoWriMo? If you are, what are you doing watching this? Get back to work. But if you're having trouble getting back to work, I actually have a couple of practical tips for you. Okay, so I am not the type of writer who can actually sit down and just write for hours in some sort of divine frenzy. I am a little too control freakish for that, and I also have very bad ADHD, so my ability to concentrate is not good at all. And when I think about sitting down for 2 hours, 3 hours at a time to write, I freak out. So what I have learned to do is write in writing sprints. Short little bits of time where I can make a game of it, and I time myself and I figure out, if I do 20 minutes, I can do this many words. If I do 30 minutes, I'm going to go for this many words. And then eventually what happens is I actually get to that point, and it makes me feel really good, and it gets my word count ahead. So here are my tips for doing word sprints. Tip number 1. Build a playlist and write to it. I have, for Thunderstruck, the sequel to Downcast, which is on sale at Amazon, a 36-minute playlist, and I listen to that playlist whenever I'm writing. When it starts, I start. When it finishes, I finish, no matter where I am, and then I take a break. So having a musical playlist is a really good way to set time limits for yourself and inspire yourself with music. And another thing that happens, well, there are two things that happen with a musical playlist. One is you learn the timing and the rhythm of the playlist, so you kind of get a sense of how far along you are, how fast you're writing, how much time you have left. And the second thing that happens is that you end up getting so sick of all those songs that it actually inspires you to finish faster with the book, because then you'll never have to listen to that music again. So, build a playlist. Tip number 2, get on Twitter. There are all kinds of groups that do writing sprints on Twitter. Right now during NaNoWriMo, and also during the 2 camp NaNoWriMos that happen during the year, they have official NaNoWriMo sprinting accounts, and I use those all the time. They're great, and it's a great way to feel like you're not alone in this big endeavor of writing a book. And when it's not Nano time, there are a lot of other groups like Write All Year by Patchwork Press. There is Get Wordy's Friday Night Write Club. There is the Sprint Shack. There's all kinds of folks out there that you should be following and using in order to make the most of your sprinting. And if you don't want to do it with those groups, find a group of friends and time yourselves on Facebook, time yourselves on Google Chats. But for the most part, Twitter is a great way to time yourself with writing sprints, make connections with other writers, and feel like you've got a community. So get tweeting. So if you're a lone wolf, tip number 3 is for you. If you don't want to be around other people online or in person when you're writing, but you still want to feel motivated to do a writing sprint, and maybe the playlist thing isn't working for you, maybe you don't like listening to music while you write, there is an app that I discovered this time around that I am absolutely loving. It is called Write or Die. Yeah, it is fantastic. I met my word count and I got a picture of a puppy on my screen. And if you don't meet your word count, you can, you can choose your punishment. I got a big old spider. Ew, ew. But it is very motivating. There's a countdown clock. There is your words per minute. There's your total words, percentage done, like all that stuff that feeds into an OCD brain that tries to make a game of things and tries to categorize and, control this writing process a little bit more than it is naturally controllable. So check out writeordie.com or just Google the app. It is fantastic. I highly recommend it. And that is tip number 3. Write or die. So those are your 3 tips. 1, get a playlist and write to that. 2, get on Twitter, find some writing sprinters and go for it. And 3, check out Write or Die. So what are you doing still watching this video? Go, get back to work. Look at me. I haven't showered in days. I just showered for this video. I mean, that's love. That is real love for my viewers. Yeah. All right, go work.